to Buenos Aires.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Let's get it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Ready. Throwing is Milton. Open target here, Darius Slayton. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some room to work.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
To throw is Milton.
Catch made by Slayton. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Milton now to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. 60, 70, 70.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. great effort there.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 1800.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take. Timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
79 Broncos, tracking 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division,
this is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 57 yards.
57-yard gain. First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
65 catch.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Goes right back to Smith again.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Eagles are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Cowboys, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And we are tied at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And spins away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Milton. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Right back to him on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Get it! 50 Bobcat! 50 Bobcat! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19! Good! Cook 19! 60 Eagles! 60 Mustang 19!
To throw, it's Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go! Let's go! 18 cut!
3rd down, here's Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. But they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Chris Boswell set
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
What you got? 19 tight. Not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Left thing 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Taking it about the 16. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Okay,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Panther 60. 18. Pioneer.
Out of the
Let's get it.
look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Milton. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. It's caught inside the 25.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Yeah, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On the set.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Here we go, set, go, Viking 18.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Tracy. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And that flag accepted. On the give, it's Tracy. And this time he is in. Tyrone Tracy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
Ready, ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Giants 28, Eagles 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
19 Tigers, 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers, 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Giants 35, Eagles 21. Chris Boswell set
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And that's caught inside the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Reload. Ready.
Again, it's Barkley. to about the 40-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown!
Tank Bigsby.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timber. Mustang 19. Cowboy Eagles.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Cut 19. 18. 5 in. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
On 4th down, Milton.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The kicker
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Giants 42, Eagles 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back there to start at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. Buffalo, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80, 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Banjo.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Eagles, 60 Dragons, 60, 79 Broncos. Roll. Cup 19, Cup 18, Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Now a second and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Viking, 18. 19 tight, 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Riggs, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Rig alert, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. 60 Mavericks, 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
Eagles, first down.
Trap 50.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Giants 42. Eagles 35.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with him. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Bronco 8. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd and 6. It's caught on the right side at Smith. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing is Milton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw is Milton. That is caught. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Right back to Tracy. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milton now to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Buenos Aires first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Second and goal.
$60 Bison, $60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
What is this? Who's that? No, never mind. This is gonna work.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70, 18, 5, Bronco 80.
Watch the motion.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th and goal.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Riggs. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 tight. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 74 yards. And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Giants 49, Eagles 35. Chris Boswell set.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
On the double.
This is 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Come Mike, go Rig, go. 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. So stopped from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, break. 70, come on. 7,
now this time he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Streets. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Ready.
Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
70, 18, Pioneer.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes, right side. Now look out. He's to the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Giants 56, Eagles 35.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is intercepted. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to
and a loose football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And room there to work it inside the 25. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest.